Welcome, boys and girls. Hello there, buddy. Wave to the audience. That's it. Today we'll be showing all you young filmmakers some fun and exciting camera techniques and shots. Now, let's get started. Are we ready, everyone? Then let's begin. The first shot we're seeing is called an establishing shot. It is the shot that signifies the start of a film, a new scene, or just a new location. Most establishing shots are long shots. Long shots, to all you curious fellows, are shots that are taken far away from the object or person in the film. They normally appear quite small, like in this shot. If we wanted, we could go back even further, making the shot an extreme long shot, or an extreme long shot, or even further to an extreme long shot. Are you still there, buddy? Can you give us a shout?
Hey!
Yes, we can hear you. Now, along with long shots, we also have close-up shots. No, that's too close. Oh well. Well, here we have an extreme close-up shot. This shot can be used for various reasons, and can be filmed on separate objects and areas, like on a human. It might be their face, their feet, or even their fist. If we could have a shot a little back, Mr. Cameraman, so we are just a tad further. And yes, that's great. This shot is a normal close-up shot. Similar again to the extreme version of it, this shot, however, is slightly further. Not as close, but still has the same effect. Isn't this all just fascinating? This next shot is a mid-shot. A mid-shot, or a wide shot, is a shot where the object, in this case Buddy, is at mid-length from the camera. It normally means that the camera isn't zoom, but not necessarily. It also means that the object is taking up about half of the frame, or at least the height of the frame. There are three versions of mid-shots. These are the normal mid-shots, the close mid-shot, and finally, the long mid-shot. Now that's about it with the lengths of shots. Congratulations! You now have a basic understanding on camera operations. Wait, hold on. I know you want to rush off and make try out of these new skills, but there are even more skills and techniques to learn. This next shot will show you a tilted shot. It also goes by the name canted shot. The shot of a tilted image or frame. Look at Buddy. See anything different? Yes, that's right. He's not in a straight line anymore. He's on an angle. This is only a slight tilt. A tilt shot can be any degree of tilt. Like this one. Or even this. This is called a pan shot. A pan shot is a shot that moves. This move is normally sideways, but can also be vertical. It normally pans across to an object or a person. Again, Buddy will demonstrate. We see that the camera is on an object. We then pan across to Buddy, and then back down to the object. You may be questioning why the image is moving. This is because this shot is a track shot, or also called a dolly shot. A track shot is when the camera follows the subject or character. It is normally taken side on to the person. It can be taken front on or back on, but the side has been considered most effective. Now, the next few shots are going to be based on the positioning of the camera in relation to the subject. Here we have an eye-level shot. An eye-level shot is when the camera is positioned so that it's at the same height and level as the subject. So the camera is neither looking up or down, but straight. This shot is called a worm's view. It is taken at the lowest level, looking up at the subject. This empowering shot here is called a low shot. It is taken from any level lower than eye level, making the camera look up at the subject. This shot is a high shot. It is a shot taken any level higher than normal eye level, making us look down at the subject. Next, we have a bird's view. It is taken at the highest level, looking down on the subject. Phew, we were up high there. Now for these next shots we need to ask Buddy's friend to come and join us. That's right, Buddy. Your buddy's coming. Let's count down, everyone. He'll be here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There he is. Oh, look at you and your buddy. Old friends need to be reunited. This first shot we have with the two of them is called a side shot. A side shot is a shot where it shows the sides of two characters or more. It normally is associated when the characters are facing each other, but it can also be them facing away, or facing in any direction that still has a clear shot of their sides. This next sequence of shots go in thirds. Each shot has different third appearances. This first shot is called a 3/3 shot. This shot can be on either character or subject while looking at the other. The second is called a 2/3 shot. This one is a bit further away from the characters and the angle is slightly different, but of course it has the same idea as it looks at one character from the side of the other. The last shot here is called a 1/3 shot. This shot is similar in angle to a side shot, but still had a slight angle and lean to one of the characters or subjects. When characters are in dialogue, talking to one another, a typical angle for the camera is an over-the-shoulder shot. This shot is taken, as you could imagine, from over the shoulder of one of the characters. Either or, you can even swap between them if you want. This shot is called an over-the-top shot. It is similar to the last shot, but instead this shot is from over the top of the person. This shot is not normally for conversation, but rather of a character or a subject. We are observing something over them. Now we have a shot called a 2 shot. This shot is of two subjects, in this case Buddy and his friend. It is normally a mid-shot or a close-up shot. It normally views the characters facing an object or something off the screen. This could be any object including a character. 2 shots are called this because of the two subjects on the screen. If, for example, you have 3 subjects on the screen, it is called a 3 shot. If you have 4, we call it a 4 shot, and so on. Now we know you all just want to pull out your cameras and start making a masterpiece in film, but there are just a few more things that need to be mentioned, and then you'll be ready to explore the world and make a fantastic film. This shot is called a point of view shot, or POV. This shot features the view of the character. In this case, we're looking through Buddy's eyes to his friend. Now look, we're looking through the eyes of his friend. How intriguing. Next, we'll show you zooming. There are 2 types of zooming, the zoom out and the zoom in. The zoom out distances the frame from the subject or character. The zoom in is when the frame gets closer to the subject, which is Buddy. Next, we have focus. Focusing is a major part of film. It determines what the audience is looking at. Focusing an object or a subject will mean the audience looks at that, as everything else becomes blurry. Take this shot for example. The focus is on Buddy's friend, and then we can change focus points to Buddy in the background. Our focus shifts here, and we call this focus. And lastly, we have the framing of shots. The frame of shots is the border of the screens. See how there's this shot, and then it cuts off because of its rectangular shape. That is the frame. The frame can consist of any image or shot, depending on what the filmer wants in it. Some people also divide the screen up into thirds when creating film, as to state what can and can't go in certain positions, if it makes the image look too busy or too simple. And there we have it. We learned some interesting techniques today. We learned all the shots and techniques of using a camera to film, and now you're ready to go out and film in the big world yourself. I hope you had a good time watching and learning all these wonderful techniques. Wave goodbye, you two. Goodbye, everyone. Have fun, and good luck on your journey through film.